Hello, sweet souls. This is your last reading for Thursday, April 24th. We're going to call on St. Michael. St. Michael, please transmute all negative energy to positive sent toward myself or the viewer. We're going to call on the Holy Spirit, angel saints, spirit guides, and ancestors, and ask for a message for your greater good. All right, let's see. Let's do overall energy from the Psychic Tarot deck. Overall energy for the beautiful collective. The waiting game. And then we got the Tower. I feel like this came out yesterday. Somebody feels the sense of impending doom. And I don't feel like it's you, collective. Someone that's in your energy, they can feel this Tower coming. You know that Phil Collins song? I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Yeah, this person can feel that impending doom. Could feel like a dark cloud following them. Oh, you know what? I want to do these. All right. Let's see. Current energy for the beautiful collective. Current energy. Current energy. Obstacle. Advice. Advice. Outcome. You have peace. You have found peace. You have removed your energy so that you could have peace. You've leveled up to the divine femme energy and the current energy. The obstacle is somebody is spying, stalking, and slandering. It's an obstacle because they can't reach your energy. This is all they can do. The advice, they want you to know they're stuck in a karmic cycle. And they know they're in a karmic cycle. The outcome is they can't escape. They have no peace in their life and they can't move away from it. So, let's just see. Please clarify yen. Please clarify yen. Yen and the current energy. Yeah, it's like you walked away from this person that's still bound to a karmic cycle. You made the decision to forge a new path, to make plans, future plans, how you wanted your reality to look. You leaned on your faith. You followed God. And so God gave you what you needed to take a brand new leap of faith with a fool, to move in a new direction. This was your awakening. You closed the cycle, put death to that past situation so that you could start over, have a new beginning. Tell me, why is the observer on the fence as the obstacle? Obstacle. It's an obstacle because this person that's been spying, stalking, and slandering, that has no access to your energy, they're carrying heavy burdens. This is that King of Wands from part 1 and 2. Someone that operates from ego, possibly Aries, Leo, Sag, and they feel foolish. They feel foolish. There's just no other way to say that. That's the energy I feel. Yeah, they feel foolish because they blocked their divine partner. Queen of Wands. You, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, you were supposed to be a divine partner and they blocked that union to choose a karmic relationship. And that's the truth. And that's why they find themselves stuck in an unfinished symphony, stuck in a cycle. They could feel like they have unfinished business with you, but you've completed that lesson. Unfinished symphony. Yeah, this person is finally receiving the enlightenment of what they lost over what they chose, what they received, and a karmic dynamic versus what you gave to them, and they're heartbroken. This person's heartbroken. Again, for greed. All for greed. The blockage, this person is feeling pretty hopeless. They need to heal. They refuse to heal. And they're in a hopeless situation right now. Please clarify the outcome to the sea on the fence, unable to escape their situation. Yeah, they're unable to escape the situation The cycle is closing for them. You've closed the cycle with them as well, but this is justice. I feel like this is karmic justice. Them being bound to a situation, facing endings, stagnancy. Yeah, that's all a part of justice. For the battles, for the energy projection, for the way they tried to destroy you, this is all justice. Please clarify peace. Please clarify peace. You have peace because you are celebrating your life, celebrating your freedom, meeting new people, calling in your soul tribe, and you're focused on building your legacy. 10 of Pentacles. Yes. One more. Peace. Yep, this is you receiving what you deserve. I also see you calling in new love with the Lovers. Yep, that's beautiful. All right. With this yen, you walked away from someone in the past. You made the right decision. You decided to make long-term plans following God. And you leveled up. Yen. Current energy. Yeah. Moving on up. 3 of Wands. Making progress. Manifesting your desires. This could also represent travel as well. It's definitely a level up. Yeah, you're calling in stability either on your own or a divine union. Yen. Operating in your fate and destiny. This is good luck, fame, and fortune. Things are aligning for you because you made the right decision. The obstacle is all someone can do is watch you. They've done so much damage, spying, stalking, and slandering. They're carrying a heavy burden, this King of Wands here. They feel like a fool for blocking their divine partnership. Observer. Woo. This person could be exhausted because they made a bad investment. They could be unwell. Because the investment they made was into a witchy woman, someone that's dark and low vibrational. Yeah, this has caused significant imbalance. This person is also with a Jezebel, someone that sleeps around, someone that's promiscuous, that uses their body to get what they want. This is not someone that made an investment for love. And they know it. And you know it. You're the Queen of Swords. You're like, no, I'm not interested. Thank you. I'm not interested. With the unfinished symphony, this person is getting clarity now on what they lost and what they received by choosing a karmic. They're in heartbreak. This is all due to greed, and now they feel hopeless. Unfinished symphony. Yeah. Whatever commitment they went toward, it's ending. With the Death card, it's going to be a very painful ending. I do see exposure, everything coming to light. This karmic could expose this person and all their dirty little secrets, which you don't even care. You already know. You're a high priestess in the upright. With 2 to see on the fence is the outcome. There is a cycle completion happening. This person feeling like they have no peace and they can't move away from the situation is justice. They're stuck and they're stagnant. For you, they said prepare for change. A new emperor, a true emperor is coming in. This is someone that will give equally to you. This is someone that it's going to lead to victory as a passionate new beginning and a gift and blessing from God. So I love that. With peace, you have peace in your life. You're celebrating your life. You are focused on building your legacy, building generational wealth. You are receiving what you deserve. Peace. Empress, because of your level up. You walking away was the best thing you could have ever done for yourself, for your life. Yeah. See, what you walked away from was a player that was a deceiver and a liar. And this is why they're going through a tower. This is consequences for sure. Anything else that wants to come out? The 10 of Pentacles wants to come out again. The healer, building a legacy, building generational wealth, following God. Yeah, and this devil energy is starting to see things from a different perspective. They're in heartbreak now, mental anguish, wanting to communicate. This is someone that, wow, they made a wrong decision in love. Now they're trying to find the strength and courage to rush in and communicate this emotion they have for you. St. Michael's not having it. Nope. St. Michael said, you better stay away. You are not worthy. I'm going to get a couple from the Romance Oracle to see if there's anything you guys need to know for the beautiful collective. What do they need to know? Playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. You know, if you were with someone in the past that was just cold, the new person is going to be completely different. Playful, and there's going to be a lot of laughter, a lot of fun. Twin flame. You're calling in your other half, the twin flame. They said it's important right now for you to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Falling in love with you is most important right now. But this new person is in your energy because it says, my beloved, that we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. That's that beautiful agape love. They said they want you to imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Yeah, really focusing on reprogramming your mind toward the positive. You know, recognizing when you're having negative thoughts and redirecting those thoughts to positive. I want to do some of the Christ conscious real quick. For the beautiful collective, what do they need to know? What do they need to know? Love thy neighbor, being of service. You're focused on your soul's mission, serving humanity in some way. That's what you're focused on. We saw that multiple times, building your legacy. The feminine way, sisterhood. Yeah, this is you operating in divine femme energy. It doesn't matter if you're a man. We have both masculine and feminine. And then we got mind trap and doubt. This past person, they're in mind trap. They're doubting their choices now because they could see the results of your choices versus theirs. Grace, blessings, and goodwill. You are receiving blessings and goodwill. This is what's causing them to have doubt and fear. And you're calling in a healing connection, sacred sexuality. You're calling in a divine partnership, as well as abundance. Enjoy life fully. Awakening and transformation. Get one more. So you had an awakening, and with miracles manifest and believe, it put you in the energy to be able to manifest whatever you desired. It could have felt like a miracle to people around you, how your life is transformed, but it was your faith. The garden, receive and heal. Because you've healed, you are in the energy of receiving now blessings. You use your discernment now. You use your intuition, truth, and clarity. You don't follow by sight. Not earthly sight, but your spiritual sight. Prayer, contemplation, and connection. You nurture your connection with God. That's important to you. Celebrate and express yourself. Now you celebrate yourself and you express yourself. You are your true authentic self. You've released whatever it is you needed to walk away from and learned the lesson. Yeah, this is someone that operates denial and weakness. This is the person you walked away from. They can never be accountable for anything they've done. They're too weak for you. They're not in your league. They're too weak. and you recognize this. So, wow. All right, guys, please share this video if you know anyone that could benefit. Also, like and subscribe, and I am scheduling for next week. If you guys are interested, I love you. I hope you have an absolutely amazing day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.